If you are a black man on social media, you gotta have the toughest skin. 90% of the time when we getting bashed, you gotta learn to ignore that shit. And it's not like you have a choice, you just do. Cause if not, bro, this shit will have you messed up in the head, like real deal depressed, or it's gonna have you arguing with children and women all day on social media. And now what do you look like? Cause the way we get bashed on here is ridiculous. And especially if like you a good dude who make an honest living, who ain't in the streets or nothing, who ain't out here just getting a whole bunch of women pregnant and not taking care of the kids, you'll see what everybody has to say about us every single day, and you'll be genuinely confused. Like, what? We get caught.
Bro, he is spitting complete fact. Bro, that's the whole purpose of this channel. The whole purpose is to debunk a lot of these narratives, to do away with this old motto that black men ain't shit and all of this other bullshit, because most of us are out here living our lives. We are doing what we are supposed to do. Most of us ain't out here getting women pregnant and skirting off with the kid or on the kid and doing out here causing all this trauma. Most of us are not doing that. I'm so sick of I'm so sick of the people in our community that have done bad representing the whole of the community, right? Because again, you could be doing good in life. You could be doing everything you're supposed to be doing as a man. You could be on your purpose. You could be on your grind. You could be going crazy, doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You open up social media. You open up TikTok. Black men are just so full of themselves. Black men don't really want black women. Black man this, black man that, da 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 da. And it's like, you know, for us to be the most desired, we are the most criticized, we are the most shit on, and I would dare to say we are the most unappreciated. I know some people are gonna feel how they feel about that in the comment sections, but yeah, and he's right. You looking at these comment sections, you look at these videos, you look at the way that even our own women talk about us, and it would have you go crazy, because you know it's like, bro, what? I've never done that before. I've never purposefully caused trauma on somebody or had a baby with somebody and promised them I was gonna give them the world just to run off. Like, what? And that's not to undermine and say that those things don't happen, because they do. But the way that people hop on social media, women hop on social media, even other men or the media hops online and just shits on you. It's crazy. This is where we get the narrative that black people or black men have to work 5-10 times harder. This is where we get it from.
I broke the weakest link. We got blamed for Trump winning the election, even though I think it said 80% of us voted for Kamala.
That is another thing too, right? This must have been an older video, but that is another thing too. When Trump did win, and you know, this isn't a politic channel, you know, I'm not trying to get too far into politics, but black men literally voted 80% for Kamala. 80%. But you know who still somehow got blamed for him getting in office? The black man. Even though we followed our black woman's lead to the polls and did exactly as they told us to, we still got blamed for the outcome. That's crazy. And no apology for it either. Immediately after he won. Fuck black men, y'all ain't with us, as if we wasn't right there behind you doing the same fucking vote as you at the polls. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You would dead ass see people say they hope the police us because we're disagreeing with them in an argument.
Yep.
Look, it's not gonna get to me because I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, these coming from the same people that
Well, here's the thing. See, I don't give a fuck either, but at the same time, I do. because people will listen to these people desecrate our name, shit on us, call us not shit, and all these other things, say the things like he said, hope that a cop unalives us and all this other horrible shit. And bro, I'm tired of hearing the same shit. I'm tired of hearing this notion that black men ain't shit. I'm tired of it. When most of us are. Most of us are doing what we're supposed to do. Most of us are taking care of our kids if we got any. Most of us are doing right by women. But this isn't the tale. This isn't the narrative. This isn't what gets spin. And that's what my channel is for. That's what my show, A Young Man's Perspective. You should go check it out. Episode 1 is live right now. But no, this is what my channel and what my show and what everything is for, is to reclaim the image that we never had the chance to fully mold. We've always had women's side of the story. We always had the media side of the story. We've always been portrayed as these just horrible people. And I'm here to say no more with that, bro. No more with that. So we need people, good guys like this. I understand you don't give a fuck, brother. But we need more guys like you to give a fuck so that we can. I'm not saying necessarily we get online and go back and forth, but we got to start denouncing and saying, hey, listen, we don't do that. Okay? We don't do that. I don't know a black man that don't take care of his child. We don't do that. I don't know a black man that put his hands on women or that purposely impregnates them to run off on them. We don't do it. We need to start denouncing these people and separating ourselves from these people and being comfortable with publicly saying we do not associate with them. They do that shit over there. We don't do that shit over here.
To fix things, you gotta speak positivity into it and accept your flaws and embrace your strengths. Just not when it comes to black men.
I like I said, I completely agree with 90% of what he said in this video. But like I said, we need good brothers. We need good brothers like him who to care. Like I think that's the problem is for too long the good ones have just been told, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. But the problem with that is the shit that don't apply to us still gets applied to us. We still get judged under the same lens, and it's not fair. It is not fair. Totally not fair. But I would love to know what you guys think about the video, what you guys thought about my commentary and what I had to say about it. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this particular subject. Oh, excuse me. Of course, the credit will be down in the description below to the original content creator. Sorry about that. And yeah, without further ado, it's your boy D, and I'm gone.